Good, good, good. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Tamara is like 1 minute early. 1 minute. That's all you get. Un minute. All right, let's find ourselves. Say, is that on my playlist? I don't know. I don't know. Give me a second, peoples. Good morning, and welcome into the live. We're finding ourselves, finding our channel, and finding the live stream so that I can see what you guys are saying. Okay. And put on a little bit of lotion because I've got crusty hands right now. Good morning. Okay, live stream is up. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the live as you are coming in. My name is Tamara. I am the paper and pen girl, and we are going to be doing a little bit of review of last week and figure out what we're supposed to be doing this week, right? Review of last week and figuring out this week. So let's go. Good morning. As you guys are coming in, go ahead and say hello in the chat so we can say hello back to you as well. Come on into the live, everybody. That's my, what is that just went off? That's the air fryer, and it has my breakfast. What's my favorite breakfast item? Hash browns. That's what it has in there. Good morning. Come on into the live, my friends. All right. Ooh wee. Come on in and say hello as you guys are coming in to the chat, to the Plan With Me sesh for the morning. It's so good to be here today. I'm telling y'all, I am blessed and I praise God for it. I have something to drink. Tell me what you guys are drinking this early in the morning. I actually am drinking some lemonade. I thought about making some tea, but my stomach just would not agree. Yummy. So some barely sweetened lemonade is what I'm drinking. Maybe I should put my stuff on the other side so I don't have to be crossing over to get it. So come on in, everybody. Come on in, come on in, come on in and say hello as you guys are coming in. Today we're going to be reviewing last week in my priorities planner. And then we're going to figure out what the priority is for this week. Because the priorities have shifted slightly. So yes, it's shifted. Tiffy, good morning, honey. How are you? Welcome into the live. So good to see you today. The priorities have shifted. And so since the priorities have shifted, I've got to shift and make a couple pivoting moves myself. So I was cleaning out some planner things, or just cleaning out some things that happen to have planner things inside of it as well. And I found these little dates, which I think are fabulous. So I have more small dates for my little planner planning business. So this is like 5 months worth of dates, because that one you can't count it because there's nothing there, and they're black ones. So I don't have to use the gold ones, but I have already used, I think, the gold ones. No, I got some black ones for June. I did go ahead and do June, but I could use these on this right here. Right. So let's see what is going on. Come on into the live, say hello, and let me know what you guys are drinking this early this morning. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this in here as well so that I can have it handy. I don't know which one of them I'm gonna want to use, but we're gonna put that in there and let it hang out. It's okay for it to hang out like that. I did change the cover. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Anybody remember this cover? So I changed it from the one that I had last week to this one. And I think this is very springy, and I like the springiness of it all. This would be one of those occasions where I'd be okay with having a pink pen in here. But who's buying pink pens? Not Tamara. I would have liked this, like this red corally kind of color. That would be pretty good too. That probably would be my one of my first choice. But I think I might have something that's close to this yellowy orange color right here. So I don't know. We'll take a look. But this was right next to my hand, and so I just went ahead and picked this one and put this one next to it. That's all. It was already here. But I'll try to see if I can find a different pen. And that's pending that I keep going with this. That's pending I keep going with this. All right. Um, so let's get back to May and what we did last week. We're going to do a little bit of review of last week, and then we're going to go into planning this upcoming week as well. So it is 5 minutes after. Let's go ahead and say a quick prayer and then move forward. I'll tell y'all about last week. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for waking each of us up this morning, oh God. We thank you for allowing us to be here, to be present. Father, Lord, we pray in the mighty name of Jesus that you will deliver us from all evil, Heavenly Father, whether the evil is something that is within us, whether the evil is coming from our mouth, Father, Lord, from the things that we're thinking. Just deliver us from all evil, the evil that's coming from the enemy, seeking to kill and destroy and steal from us, Father, Lord. So, Heavenly Father, we ask that you protect not only us, but our families and our household. Help us to move through this week, oh God, with your strength, with your peace, with your wisdom, and help us to choose you first in all things. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so Mocha Cappuccino Donut Shop brand. So a donut shop mocha cappuccino? Is that what it is? Is there a shop named Donut Shop? That's the next question. Is there a shop named Donut Shop? Yeah, there might be. All right. So, um let's go over last week, because last week was just last week. I can't even say anything about that. So last week we did this beautiful spread, beautiful layout, beautiful everything, and I love it. 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 And then we put the priorities over here, and the whole gist of putting the priorities over here was just to try to work towards doing those specific things that are listed and make those the main focus, right? To try to get those done before anything else, or at least by the end of the day, so that we could be like, yay, we were successful, fantastic, right? So for the most part, the week went fine. It went okay. I did rest on Sunday. Absolutely, I sure did. I did some cleaning up a bit. I think I'm doing a little bit every day, but I pretty much just rested on Sunday. We did have a board meeting that we were supposed to do, but then that board meeting is moved until next Sunday that's coming. So I've got to write that board meeting in now on here. I did not go to church on Saturday because I was not feeling well. So that was a sick day. And I started not feeling well since Friday. I did go out and work a little bit on Friday, friends. Friday was like one of the best days in the morning time, right? So I went out and I worked on Friday. I did the dishes on Friday. I actually watered the garden on Thursday, so that was moved. So I didn't have to do it on Friday. And because I worked, right, I bought myself a treat. And I'm going to tell you about my little treat thing that I got going on right now. So I bought myself a treat. But then after that, in the afternoon, I started not feeling well. And so the rest of the day was just that, not feeling well, really in the bed. And then Saturday, I wasn't well enough. I didn't feel well enough to go outside. So I did not do that. I went outside to get some sun, but then I was in the house, pretty much just in the house, for those, a day and a half, I should say. And then I just chose to rest on Sunday because of how I was feeling, Friday and Saturday. Yeah. So that's it. And started back on Monday. I did go to Publix. We talked about the Publix list, which I have back here, and I did not get some of the stuff that was on the Publix list, and the CVS order did get picked up with the probiotic, so that's fantastic. So I now have my probiotic. So good morning and welcome everybody. So let me show you my goodie. Let's start with the goodie. This is the goodie that I purchased from Hobby Lobby, right? I was watching someone's video, and don't ask me who, because I mean, I don't have paper and pen with me to write it down, and I will not remember because I watch so many videos in any given day, y'all. But I was watching another content creator's video and I saw she had this sticker book, and I was like, oh, that would be good to have. Even though I don't like a whole lot of color, right? This seemed like it was a good thing to have, and I'm going to show you why. Welcome, Welcome, Cat. Be Cat, but Cat, good morning. So I'm going to show you why I think this is such a nice sticker book, right? And it's called Calendar. It's a calendar pack. It was 40% off at Hobby Lobby. So it's $6.99, but it was 40% off. And so I was like, yes, let's do that. I did go to check for something else. And in my checking for that something else, um, I came across that these were 40% off. So it was, either one of the two items that I wanted to get, right? It was one of the two items. So I got this one. The other one wasn't on sale. So I'll wait until the other is on sale. Now, this has what it says, over 895 pieces of stickers. And I did get this because, y'all, it is a seasonal, it's like a yearly sticker pad. So it really has your, you can redate the planner on your monthly spread. And then you have your dates that you can utilize. And then it has the holidays that are usually celebrated in the month. And so you could use those to decorate your monthly spread. And I thought that was a wonderful, wonderful idea. And they're different colors, right? So that's January, that nice blue. February, which is like an orange color. Let's see if you can see that there, right? Oh, it even has a Galentine's Day sticker, y'all. And then March, green. It's got goals because, quarterly refresh time, birthday as well. Oh, you got two birthday stickers on it. So I didn't even look through it. As you can see, I'm just now opening it up. And then you got April. Good morning, Flores. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Which I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think that's a nice color. Peacherine, we got a love-hate relationship. May. Spring cleaning sticker as well. Mother's Day, happy times, birthday, goals, day off. Let me see. Weekend. So it has the weekend to celebrate. So it has a lot of the same stickers in there, but they do have the different holidays. So see, this one has goal. Again, the day off, of course, the weekend, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do it so you can see it, but I might not be doing a good job of that. So I like this important shopping appointment, and that's the same for all the months. July is that dark blue. August, which I like that. That's nice. It's very light. It's very light. And then this is green. September. And those are like different colors, but pretty much all the colors you can see this. You can see the days. So I like that. And it's silver foil, which is one of my favorite foil, is silver. So you can still have the Octobers, whether you choose to use this color or not, you can still have that. So that's nice for me. October, November. I love this color. And then December. I love this green. I think this green is really nice. So this is what I did pick up. And after the 40% off, it was like $4.48, I believe. It was something like that, right? I think it was like $4.48. So I think that was pretty nice and a great little prize for me. Great little gift for me. So I have that there. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you something in my pocket planner, right? Let me find it and I'll show you if I can find where I put it. Okay, here we go. So what I started doing then is I started calling that my joy item. Yay! So this is what I'm thinking of doing because I want to, ask you a question. How can you bring more joy into your life, right? How can I bring more joy into my life? And attaching it to doing something productive, something that's going to lead me towards my goals, right? And so I say what I'm going to do is make a list of joy items that I want to buy. And every time when I work, I make a certain amount, I hit this goal, then I'm going to allow myself to purchase a joy item. And my joy item does not have to only be planner items, my friends, but it's going to be in different categories. However, the joy item, you have to have a limit to how much that joy item is. So most of my joy items are going to be $20 or less. A lot of them really is going to be less than $20. I think the most expensive thing now is this mod liner calm set. That's $10.99. And I'm waiting on that to get on sale. And if that's on sale, then that's going to be fantastic. There were two more of these stickabilities sticker books that I saw that I wanted. So I added those to my list, and it was the one called the typewriter and one called ephemera. And so I want those two from Hobby Lobby, and I did put the price with the 40% off, right? So I know what cost it is. So I've got a planning joy item list. I also have a garden joy item list. Then I also have a personal joy item list. And so any other category I find that I want to add, then I'll go ahead and add that. But for now, those are the three that I have, and I'm adding things to it. And it's practical things, really, like potting soil. You know what I mean? Like it's practical things, but I think that's going to help me to push me further towards my goal because I know I can buy something. You know what I mean? Because I like to buy things. And so at least I know if I get to this point and I push a little bit more, then I get to buy something. And so I like that. I like that. The joy item list. All right. So let's talk about this Publix. So I did go to Publix, my friends. And the Cobb salad, they did not have any. The Outshine bars, we did get that. The vegetables was the bird's eye vegetables, which is not, I think it's not the one that I normally buy, or the green giant. One of them is one of them that I don't normally buy. And it was the vegetables that is all sauced down. Y'all know what I mean? It's the ones that was all sauced down, just pure sauce. And I don't like that. I like the regular frozen vegetables, no sauce, no nothing on it. Just give me the frozen veggies. I'll sauce it up myself. Flores, good morning. Did I say good morning to you before, Flores? I think I did. I hope I did. Right? So I didn't get any of that. I did get one Arm& Hammer. I did get that. The bear chicken, I did get that. So I'll be doing some chicken sandwiches over the next couple days. I did get the olive oil, the naked smoothies. I decided not to get that because when I add up the cost of buying some of them, I could buy the bigger bottle if the bigger bottle go on sale. So I'll wait and see if the bigger bottle is going to go on sale, and that's going to be a better but bang for my dollars. I did buy the tortilla so I could do the tortilla with the breaded sandwich. I bought one of those because I have to do that. I chose not to buy the butter because I already had butter. Of course, I bought my hash browns. They didn't have any onion rings. And I did not buy the chili crunch because it was actually more expensive than a different chili crunch that they do have in the produce section. So the and at regular price, right? It was more at the sale one on sale was more than the regular price of the one that's normally there. So I did not get that. So I'll probably go ahead and grab it maybe this week. The berries I did not get. They only had like one blueberry that was there. I was like, nope, I'm not going to do that. I did buy some split peas and made myself the split pea soup. And what I did also is I put the split pea soup in little sandwich bags and put it in the freezer. And so now I have like just a scoop and a half, a ladle, right? Scoop and a half of soup. So if I want to, I pull it out the freezer, I pull it out the freezer and I warm it up, and I just have that at a time. You know what I mean? Instead of having a big old block that you have to defrost or anything like that. And it's been working out really good. I did it the next day because it kind of coagulates. Um, right. And once it cools down, it's not all liquidy. So it's easier to scoop it out and put it in something. And I found that to be really good. That's just been really good. So I like that. Right. So that was the list. That was the list. I did not go to Kroger at all. And so, yeah, I've got a couple things that I need to work on doing. So this whole thing right here is gone. We got to do it again for this week's one. So I'm going to take that out there. I did go ahead and process the mail, but I also have more paperwork to process. So I'm just going to keep the processed mail and put it over to this week as well. I did not look on this video autofocus business. I didn't look for that. Memorial Day plans. Um, that coincides with this party dress. I went shopping, and now they're bringing in more summer items at Belk, which is the fanciest store that I have that's close to me. All right. So, what's the fanciest store that you have that's close to you? And so they had more of these summer things than something dressy. And so I did not find anything that I need, which is going to be for the end of the month. So I really have to um go to the mall, right? So let me put that MALL for dress. So I'm just putting that so I don't forget that as soon as I finish making the statement. So I'm gonna go look for that at the mall. I did talk to someone about Father's Day plans, but I still need to talk to them again because they need to call somebody, right? They need to call and find out some info and then get back to me. So let me put follow up. I need to follow up with them. And I'm just putting that to the side and then I'll do that. So I need to follow up with them, dress shopping. I did do some bill pay check, but I'm going to do it again because that's going to be a weekly. I'm trying to now, instead of just doing my bill pay once per month, check on it on a regular basis. Like, how often do you guys check on your bills? How does that work? And then this renewal right here, still need to do that. Renewal. And I'm going to, this is still going to be here anyway. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's still going to be here. So let's take this. This was like the little menu thing we were looking at. For breakfast and thing. Oh, and I did the breakfast bowl with the hash browns. Oh my gosh. And I made some grits. So I bought some grits as well. So I made some cheesy grits with hash brown, avocado, eggs, and put some lettuce on there. Let me just tell you. And I think, what did I have? I had some Gruyere cheese. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Ooh wee, Ooh, it was good. It was real good. Most of yours is on autopilot. Yeah, I put most of mine on like that too. So, but I'm trying to be a little bit more proactive in this season right now because I do have some extra things that I need to go ahead and be mindful of. So I've got some extra stuff. So we're gonna do today. Which dates did I use the last time? Oh, I covered it and used the gold ones. We're not going to use the gold ones because you can't see anything. I mean, but if I don't use them, I mean, they ain't never going to get used. Lord, Lord, Lord. All right. We're going to use the same color palette situation that we used the last time. Yes, we are. Yes, we are going to use that. Yeah, most of mine are on auto pay. But before we do that, let's check some sales because I do still have some stuff that I want to purchase. But y'all know I'm not gonna buy it if it's not on sale. And so it's like planner stalker season. Is Happy Planner running a sale today? I didn't get any emails about any sale. See, now this is in my way. Let's see how we can do that. Oh, yeah. Let's see if they're having any sale because I need my stuff on sale. I did check. When did I make my last purchases, like this time in the year with Happy Planner? And it was in May and July, right? So for the 2 years that I did purchase during this season, it was May and July, but it was early May. So there's nothing on sale right now. Nothing on sale right now. So I'm also thinking, does anybody have the parenting layout? I'm also thinking of possibly maybe giving the parenting layout a try to see if that could work for next year. Maybe doing a parenting layout. I don't know. So let's see what we're looking at. We're looking at 12. Now we're looking at 17 to 23. Does this have 17 to 23? The one that's, oh man, it has 17 to 22, but not the 23. That's messed up. That's messed up. Let's see if anything else that I have a 17 to 23. Hey, Tia, good morning. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Hold on now. Let me take this trash that I have right here off. If y'all hear something, just go crackety, crackety, crack, crack. That's me taking this thing off with my cart, but trying to do it the lazy way. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, good deal. Let's see. $17, $18. All right. We could have right there. Definitely not there. Definitely I do have here. So this one I have on. And this one I have on too. Okay. So it's worth it for me not to toss these things in the trash. You see that? It's worth it to not toss them in the trash. So do I want to use these little ones or these bigger ones? I think I'll use the smaller ones. But the bigger ones are nice too. Let's see the 23. No, because I don't have in this one. That's a full one, so I'm not going to mess with that. So this one it is. That one it is. What's in this one? And hold up. Look like there's like, let me see, what is that one? more of them. Okay. Okay. So let's put the shorter one in the front. Because who knows? That's there. You just highlighted a verse you read in Psalms, and prayed it over yourself. Mother's Day went a little rough for on you this year. Okay, well, share the verse with us. Share. You know, we're always looking for some good word of God, because man, yeah, we definitely need it. All right, let's find a tweezer. We definitely need it, my friends. I think I'm gonna need to take a pain tablet. I think I'm getting a headache. Let me pull my hair out. I'm telling you, my scalp is so sensitive. I just put that in my head. I just put that in my hair. All right, so we said we're doing from the 18th. Yeah, 18. 18 to the 23rd or something like that. Something like that. So let's go ahead and put this in and then we'll move forward. I don't even really know like what's the priorities for this week. It's just like, oh my word. It's been a heavy one. It's been a heavy one, but we're gonna still, put some stuff, figure something, because we got to make a move. We got to make a move. So I'll probably end up doing like a little brain dump list first, and then take it from there. I think that's going to be best because there's a lot of stuff swirling around in my head. A lot of stuff swirling. 19, 20, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Eat wheat. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I want to try the parenting layout, friends, and see how that's going to work. I mean, it's like, I feel like this goal that I have is so evasive. And it's a planner goal to be able to, like have everything in one spread. I did all put together a classic. So I have that classic size right there, that I want to maybe try this week, next week, next month. I don't know, but I've got it right there and I want to try it and see if I can possibly get those things, just to get everything on one page, on one spread, not one page, but just one spread, so I can see my life on one spread. And I don't want to do like, which would be easier, like a bullet journal, but I mean, I need some sort of instruction first. I need a little bit of instructions and then I can take it, move forward. But just having a blank page like this with no idea what to do or how to lay it out, starting that way, it doesn't work well for me. It doesn't work well for me. Does not. All right. So let's see. One of the things that I also started doing is like a project head to toe situation. And what that listen, why is Tamara starting all these things at any given time? Don't ask me. And what that basically means is when I look at myself from the top of my head to my toes. Good morning, Shauna. Welcome. What is it that I could do that I definitely want to improve, right? What's going to make me happier about myself to be maybe even more confident, right? And I've got and for me, one of the things is with my hair is to make sure my hair is neat and styled a little bit more often. And so that's one of the things that's on my list. I need to actually um write those things down for real. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a sheet, a little paper, because I'm gonna put it in my pocket planner. I'm gonna put it in my pocket planner. So let me get a pocket planner paper. And this is a side quest. Welcome to my side quest, friends. Welcome to my side quest. Why can't she just get something done? Because she's got to go on side quests. Let me find a highlighter. What color do I want to use? Let's use this blue one. Welcome to my side quest. Back to school in the mail. You got to watch some hairstyle videos. Oh, yeah, Shauna. Yep. Okay. All right, on there, once that dries a little bit. So number one is going to be what I said to keep my hair. Oh boy. It's not wanting to write. Hold on, let's see what else I can use. Where's my marker case? Do I have a black one? A black marker? Because sometimes these things, they just don't want to do right. Let me try this one. Keep hair. This is a Simply Gilded. Neat. Okay, so I want to keep my hair neat. I don't care much about the coloring of the hair, but just to keep hair neat. Good morning, Andrea. Especially the front, right? Especially the front of it. So I want to make sure I keep my hair neat. Because if the front is neat, my hair can just be long and out and it still be fine. It'll be great, but I want to keep my hair neat. I do like my hair though when it is wavy. I do like it when it's wavy. The problem is for me to get my hair wavy, it's going to um it hurts my scalp. My scalp is sensitive and I need to do like a braided 3-strand braid or a 2-strand twist. And sometimes when you get, the tension to the root, oh my gosh, that hurts. Even I've tried those craft straw situations. Y'all know what those are. Pipe cleaners. And that, yeah. So I got to figure out how to do it so it's not that much tension on my hair. But I want to keep my hair neat. Right. And I love it best when curly. Ooh, yeah. Best when wavy, right? Or curly. I mean, um uh okay, so I like it best when in waves. I'll rewrite this a little later because I know I'm just like putting things down on paper. Root tension, you don't have a super tender scalp, but if it's up too long, it gets tender. Oh yeah. Like even just having my hair just now in this, and it was loose in this. My head is already hurting me. So that's a problem. Andrea, good morning and welcome. If I didn't say that before, okay. And then I got her classic dashboard. Oh, that's good. That's good. She was trying to though to tell her, no, you're going to give me a dime. Nana was like, take something. Yeah. Bring joy to your servant's life because I appeal to you, Lord. Okay, rejoice the soul of thy servant, for unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Amen. 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 I love it. Um, and so I want to do that for my hair. Another thing is, like I said, the raccoon eyes. And so skincare, routine. And so I did look up and pull out what I already had. So I do have some skincare items. And then for this here, I'm gonna videos. I need to watch some videos and then see what products I need. First of all, why is a skincare routine like 10 different steps? Um, and then I'm really just want to do the dark eye circle, right? And the products right now that I need is a toner. So that's going to go on a to buy list is a toner. I already have a cleanser, a day cream, a night cream. I got an eye cream and I got a retinol situation. So I got 5 things as well. You just bought one of those castor oil roller for your face. Whoa, haven't heard of that before. Oh, let me close this window. The sun is beaming. I mean, oh, the sun is beaming. Let's see if that helps us out some. Okay. Okay, there we go. That should be all right. Yeah, so what I'm learning, because I did start watching videos, because that's the process, right? Head to toe. What do you want to improve? Pick something and then watch some videos on that, collect the information, collect your products and start your routine or start that, right? So it's the active thing. And so the skincare, I'm learning that the darkness is caused either by one of two things. Either it is like blood vessels under the eye, or it is pigment, right? So it's either pigment or blood vessels. And the treatment for either is different. It's a different treatment. So that's where I am right now, is trying to, if it's a blood vessel, it needs like a caffeine eye cream is good, they said, along with retinol. But if it is pigment, then you need vitamin C serum, or they got something called niacinamide. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Um, and so I'm going to be trying one of those because I don't know which one it is. I'm going to do the blood vessel first because I do have, like I said, I already had a retinol product. So I'm going to try that one first, right? And I'm going to mainly be doing it at night to begin with. I will not go and say to myself, okay, I'm going to be doing the skincare every single day when I've not been doing a routine, right? Every single day. That's setting myself up for failure. So I'm not going to do that. And this is Project Head to Toe, right? And I'm going to stick that in my planner here. Yours is pigment, although during allergy season, it's worse because there's also blood vessels. Okay, Shauna. So you need to use all both 2, 3 of them. And that might even still be the case for me because I do suffer from allergies. So that's also probably making mine worse, Shauna. And the rubbing of the eye, of course, that's not going to make it any better. So, I mean, I think we're pretty much in a similar boat where we'll need to do that. Okay, so let me put this here, and then I'm going to need to get a, hold on, y'all, to buy. Let me put it after my to buy list. Yes, I'll put it after the to buy list. Allergy shiners, that's what they call them. Allergy shiners. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me put this in here without tearing up my pocket planner because this baby is stuffed. Ouch! Squish my finger. Allergy shiner. Did you buy Cosmetics new release? I did not. I did not do that. Let's see if we can figure out what her new stuff is. Okay, do I need to put it on my treat list? Let me see if I need to put it on my treat list. Okay, Hidden Jungle, those ones. You know what I like about her shop though? She doesn't have like 10 million sticker books out at one time. So she's like, I'm not trying to get everybody to, to be tempted with 35 million things. Hidden Jungle. Let's see what it looks like. Flamingos. I don't like those flamingo type situations. The florals and stuff like that. That's not my zhuzh. I like the boxes. I like the color palette of the boxes, but I wouldn't use that. Oh, the waterfalls are cute in that sticker book. But that's the only page plus the boxes, the color of the boxes I think I would use. Okay, yeah, no. Oh, the jungle color palette is good too, but no, I wouldn't do that. Colors of the rainbow. Let me see this one. Mm-hmm. Look at her. Look at her. Look at Andrea. Andrea got called. Let me tell you. So I was at church and pastor wanted to, was looking for some people to pray. And I was sitting in my seat and I said to myself, I said, I'm not going to look at pastor. I'm just going to sit real still. I'm not gonna say a sound. I was like in the middle section at church. I was in the middle all the way over to the right, right, all the way to the right in the middle section. I was like, I'm not gonna look at him. I'm not gonna make eye contact. Because he was picking like three or four people, right? I was like, I'm not gonna do eye contact. I'm not gonna do it. And normally he doesn't, pick on me or call me, but something told me, if you look at him, he's gonna pick you. I did not look at him and he called my name. Oh, I was like, Lord, you set me up. You set me up. And so this is like Andrea was like, I was minding my business. I was not even looking at Shauna. And Shauna called me out. Shauna set up Andrea. Andrea's like, I was minding my own business. That's what I was doing, minding my own business. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Ah. Okay, so Love is in the Air. Let me see this one. I don't think I'm gonna like that one. They've got those little candy on it. It looks like scrapbooking. It reminds me of scrapbooking. This Love is in the Air one, but that's just too much red for me. Let me click off real quick. Andrea was like, why did you do me like that? Oh my goodness. That was funny. That was funny. Okay, all right. We're gonna this is like side quest number 10. Okay, so we're gonna get off of this side quest right now. These side quests is questing today. But no aesthetics for me as well. Plenty thing as well, but you're probably going to skip it. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from Planny Things. I don't think I've ever. Um, what's my question for you guys? Okay, so I need a good clear cover for this. A clear, just the regular, like how I got this cover, not the one that clasp. Where can I get a good, solid, clear cover for this, y'all? Who's got any suggestions on that? I know there's covers out there, but I, I I just need a nice clear cover so that this can be protected, but it'll be solid, more solid than this. This is kind of flimsy. I mean, this is good, but I'd rather have something because I had the black cover on here, that my black deluxe cover, but I wanted to do something else for this so I can see my covers. I want to see my covers. Okay. All right, y'all got me on Planny Things website. Summer Dream, the boxes. Oh, boxes and circles. Let's see. 15 sheets, 200 and something boxes and circles. Can I just get all boxes? Can I just get all boxes? Boxes and circles, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, yeah, I'd rather like all boxes. And then, all right, well, come off of Plenty Thing camera. Live, Love, Posh, maybe? Let's try. Live, Love, Posh. Let's try that. But yeah, I definitely need one. I need one. I need one. Who did I see one? But like, I haven't seen anyone that can say this is where they got it from. There was one person video that I saw somewhere from somebody, but I was searching their website. I'm sorry, not their website, the channel. I don't even remember the name of the channel, but I was searching to see if they had a setup video. And then I would know like where it's from, but I didn't see one. Okay, so planner, let's see, Live, Love, Posh. Stickers, home, planners and accessories, planner covers. Okay, planner covers. I see all the colored ones. Let's see. Had something not too long ago, but you decided not to get it. You have some stuff coming out. Going to have to skip the fall release. Yeah, the way things are going. I'm allergic to No, Andrea. Andrea is a menace. Oh, Andrea's a menace. She said, I'm allergic to that, I'm sure. Okay, that she does have. And the mini one is $10. Let me add that to a cart. And then a classic size is $10. Let me add that to my cart. You get the front and the back. That's very good. Hard, thick plastic, rounded corners, and it's pre-punched. That's great. Because, I mean, I want to see my covers, but I don't want my covers to get all messed up. So I think this is a great way to do exactly that. So I wish though she had a cover on. She has like just the planner. I wish she had a cover on so I can see like how far out it comes, because I don't want something that's too far out other than this. You know what I mean? I hope it's like maybe the size of this. And it looks a little frosted. It looks a little frosted, which I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks a little frosted, but I'm wondering if it's the frosted, like the little cover thing that's on there. Let me see. You know, like they got a protection plastic. Read more. Fits all sizes. Cover. Okay, so well that's that. I'm gonna check to see how much shipping is it is later, and see if there's anything else. Okay, so Live, Love, Posh, one tastic, because I'd love something that's clear. But you know the problem now is it's gonna be abused. It's really going to be abused because I use my things all the time, so it's gonna be abused up. So I gotta prepare myself for that. Already. All right, perfect. Y'all, let's get back to this, okay? Because we need to figure out what we're gonna do today. All right, so last week, let me move this part out of the way. We did that. And I kind of maybe want to put my skincare here. I'm thinking I kind of want to put skincare there. I think I kind of sort of maybe want to do that. I want to use that. What other color could I use? I don't have a good yellow, do I? Hold on. Here's a yellow. But it's not yellow. It's not mustard. It's not mustardy. It's not the right color. It's not the right shade of yellow. Not the right shade of yellow. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. How about this one? That's better. Most definitely better. But I don't think I'd be able to see well enough with this one. That's the whole, I could write with this one maybe. No, not really. It's too thick. Hey, Diamond. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, I don't have a yellow, y'all. I don't have a good yellow. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Do I want this one? That's cute. I think I'll do that one. Let's see if we can find some, let me put that over there somewhere. Let's see if we can find some like larger thing to go with that. Because that goes with the color from last week. So that's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we can find some larger stickers. That color palette. See? Like that is fine. So let's see what we can find with that. What will you be studying? You're always happy to hear. Return to school. Please don't laugh. But how many months do you keep in this mini? I'm not laughing at you, Diamond. Diamond, this, I only have 2 months in here right now. This is like a priority thing, and I just started using it. So I have May and June in here right now, and everything else is just note paper. Everything else is just note paper. It's just note paper. You're struggling with the whole year? Oh my goodness. Really? So what's the struggle though, Diamond? What are you struggling with? Like, what specifically are you struggling with? What are we struggling with? And then that way we can kind of try to figure out how we can address that. Oh, that's one. I'm not going to say that's cute because that's not really cute, but that's one. But I can't use it because it's too big. It's too large. If I do use it, I'd have to. Yeah, no, I can't use that one. Your billing and coding degree. Oh, nice, Shauna. 2 months. No, I only have 2 months in here right now, and this is an older planner that I'm redating, as a matter of fact. Imagine that. And the other months are in the draw. Because why? Because this is only like the priorities, so I don't need the whole year in here. Oh, this I could use. I think I could use that. We could figure out how to use that. So let me take that one out. Possibly that sheet. Oh, look at these. That's nice too. That one. All right. We got some this week, some day off as well. Okay, okay. Some of that too. I only have the whole year in your pen only. Yeah, just do a couple months at a time, because I'll be switching stuff like every other week. So I don't know about possibly, doing it that way. It's just, Diamond, you know how we get. You know how we get. I can't promise anybody I'm going to use the same thing for that long anymore. I'm going back to my planner switching days. Yeah, so this This is, I take this on the go with me now as well. So I need to, it needs to be light enough for me to do that. All right, so let's start with this as the kind of like the main thing. Let's start with this one as the main zhuzh. And that will definitely cover up some of the days if we do it like that. So I can't really do that either. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, but I could put this on the other side. Please don't tell me that I just messed up my paper. Where my paper at, y'all? So we could put this on this side. So this is fine. Over here. So it'll still get used. So what is it you're using, Diamond? Is it you're using, okay, is you have the whole year in a classic and half letter. Okay, so you're gonna try to reduce the amount of months you have in a classic and your half letter. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what she's hearing, Diamond? Yeah, the only one that I have the whole year in is actually the classic, has the 6, 7 months of the year left in there. That's it. In your mini? Okay, yeah. Is your mini too chunky? Is that what it is? Is it just too chunky? Because you know we like a chunky planner. But we had this one that I wanted. And let's put it on Tuesday. When are we going to water? I'm going to use this one as well. Friday. I don't know what's going on Friday, but I'm putting that on there. Right? And this one, I'm going to take that off because it's going to match. And I'll put this on here. she needs a Jenny Craig. she needs Oh my goodness. Diamond says she is too much. Yeah, even with this Diamond, like this is still, it's not that big, but just for 2 months and note paper. But I do it, I'm like, let's make it big enough so that it won't feel awkward, right? Just make it big enough so it won't feel awkward. Keep it light because it's on the go with me. And look at the pocket. The pocket is already chunky for no reason. Absolutely no reason, y'all. Absolutely no reason. And the pocket is kind of is changing because the pocket is really the months, I'm not using the months the way like as a month anymore, or the weeklies. I'm not using that like that. What I'm using it for is for the health. Like, so when I'm not feeling well, I'm jotting that down to make sure, and I'm jotting it down on the same page. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to jot it down on the specific day and then move over to the next week. I'm not doing that. I'm just crossing that out and putting the date and how I felt, cross that out, put the date and how I felt. That's it. So that's just going to be my health log, along with certain other things that I feel like I would love to have it in the pocket. The head to toe, the gift list, the joy item gift list, and other things, as well as my cards, because that is my wallet, right? And so that's chunky enough to go with me on the road in my bag. This, I just take this, put this on the seat, and we're good to go most of the times, right? That I've taken out last week. I did put it in with me in the take it to the store because it has the shopping list in here because it was big enough to hold a shopping list. My pocket planner would have been 2 pages to do the shopping list, which is not a problem when I feel like I just want to use the pocket planner. I could put the shopping list in the pocket planner and just leave this at home too. So this doesn't have to go anywhere with me. This can stay home. I have notes. So when I'm doing my classes, which I have a class tomorrow, okay? So when I'm doing my classes, it will just be right here next to me, and I'll take notes inside of this for my classes. When I go to church, guess what? Church note right there. Scrolling the internet and I see anything that I need to pay attention to, it goes right in here in the notes, and then I just transfer from here to wherever they need to go to. So yeah, you're traveling this weekend, you're struggling with who staying and who going. Oh Lord, have mercy. You can't do three now. She looks, oh my Lord. Listen, no, you can do, even if you do 6 months or 4 months, try it first and see what you have. Because I know you have more sections in yours than this. Like I only got the 2 months in here. And I only have the 2 months in here because by the time July comes around, I'll probably be getting a new mini happy planner, right? So, yeah. Diamond is like, nay, nay. Nay, nay. Okay, so one thing I know that I have this week is I have a CE class. CE class. And this is at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Let me just tell you, like, they had me in a headlock last week for this class. A headlock. She only gave us one break. And so, like, my attention deficit was on 3,251. Okay. I could not wait to get up and be free. So it's like 90 minutes and then we get a break. And it's only, like I said, 15 minutes. And 15 minutes go by so fast. And we have to be like on camera. So you can't not be there. Okay. And so we had to be on camera. So we did that. Yeah. The chalkboard mini happy planner. Shauna, let me tell you what I got in my either the chalkboard or what's the name of the other one? What's the name of that seasonal one? Happy planner. Let me go tell you the name of that one. Let me go to my little favorites list and I'll tell you. Floral Embrace. So either the Floral Embrace, which I'm leaning towards the Floral Embrace, it is a horizontal, or yes, the Chalkboard Charm, which the Chalkboard Charm is a dashboard. So the horizontal will give me more space than the dashboard will give me. But at the same time, the dashboard will also give me more space because it'll have the sheet on this side. This does not have the sheet on this side. That's why I'm using this. This is the simple layout from Walmart. It was simple layout from Walmart. Yes, Diamond, the chalkboard. Let me see if I can. More details. I'll put the link, copy. It's from this school release now, paste. There. That's hopefully that's the whole thing, but that's it. So either that one or the Floral Embrace, which is the one with the girls, the seasonal one. Okay, let's come back over here. Side quest. Yeah, so I know that I have that, which is important on this day. And then after I finished this class, y'all, I went outside. I spread out by my car, took in the sun like a meerkat. My husband said I was like a meerkat. Just take in the sun, spread out. And after I took the sun, I crawled in bed, and that's it. So after that, I know what I will be doing is just resting. Rest after class, because it takes a lot out of me to pay attention and like be there for that long. Rest after class. Right? So that's that. I may have another class on Thursday, which is ridiculous, but this class is one that I really, 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 really want to take. So I'm thinking, should I not do this one and then do this one? I'm not sure yet. I need four classes. I need 4 classes. So if I can do 2 this week, then that would be great. So I am going to put it in. I have to register for it and pay for it. So that's a potential, that's a maybe. I kind of don't want to put it in yet until I'm sure. But I think I am going to go ahead and I think I'm going to just power through and do 2 this week. And then I only have 2 more to do, which I could do 1 next week and 1 the first week of June, and then I'll be done, right? I'll be finished. Oh, yeah. We're doing 1 the first week of June, and I'll be finished. So that's how that would work. What else? So what are we transferring over here to this list? I need a list for someplace else, like just a running list. I need just a running list someplace else in here. Let me just take one of this, because not everything needs to be on this one. Change sheets and order laundry today. Okay. Wrap your husband's leg. How's he doing? You know what? I don't need to really even put it in here, but I'm going to put it in here. Running list. And so this is not got to do today. It's, soon. Oil change, because I haven't had that scheduled. And then what else besides the oil change? I think that's what I know for right now. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. I have this other thing, this child. I got to check into that. Child protection renewal. And this is for anybody working with kids at our church. So I've got to check into that. Work picture update. I need that. Update. I don't have to do that right now either, but just need to do that sometime soon. Okay, this week I want to focus on video autofocus. And the funny thing is the video is not even doing it today. Video autofocus. Okay, so I need to check on Father's Day plans. Okay, I got to check on that. Are we doing anything for Memorial Day? I don't know. So which day am I going to check on my bills, y'all? Which day? He's doing good, actually. Skin is definitely healing. It's just that if it gets too puffy, yeah. Absolutely understand. So today's Tuesday. Let's check on. Maybe I could do that during class. My 2 most hated things. Why not do both of them on the same day? Bill pay. Check. Okay, so there's no work on that day. Why not just do the two most hated things? Oh my goodness. Definitely on Friday, we're going to do work. Okay. I did work yesterday. I tried to go to the car wash, y'all. You know what happened? This trifling car wash was closed. So we're going to try that again. We're going to do it today. Okay, car wash. I also need to trip. I am going to be going. I am going to be going on a trip, y'all. I don't know. I got to go to New York, but I'm not going to know more information until weekend. So I'm going to need to start that whole prepping process to be able to do that. So I want to say if I'm going to do the class on Thursday, trip planning. Trip planning sheet. Because I need to know, like, I've got to get details, and I got to know how to pack and how long I'm going to be gone. Well, not really how long I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be gone for a while. So um, we'll see about that. So trip. All right, let's get a quote. And what color can I use to make this pop, y'all? We need a color to make this pop. Got to do the car wash as soon as they have. Oh yeah, I got to get a trip planning list with my packing list because I'm not bringing up a lot. Because first of all, um, any one of y'all still go to the laundromat to wash your clothes? Like, do you still got to go to the laundromat, or do you have a washing machine and dryer? Who still got to go to the laundromat? Because one of the things I don't want to do is go to the laundromat to wash my clothes. So I've got to pack things, most things that I can wash by hand and it'll be fine because I'm an island girl. Like, that's not a biggie. That's not a biggie for us, you know? Um, but no, no, absolutely not. So the only thing I want to wash, you order the laundry, mat to you. Right, look, when it's a lot for comforters. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, Diamond is like, she still go. Look, and how much is one of the machine? I think the smallest one is like what, maybe $7, $8, if not more. And I'm like, that's okay. Let me go on ahead and wash it when I take a shower. Like how we normally do back in the day. All right, so this might be good. Be hungry for Christ, not full of worldly desires. Why you gotta call me out? Why are these stickers calling us out? When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. Perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created. Amen. So maybe this one, because I feel called out. I don't understand why these scriptures got to be calling people out like this. I'm gonna put it on Monday because I did, like I said, I worked on Monday, but then I came in and I stayed in the bed after that. Let's put it right there, I think. Or maybe here. I don't know. Or maybe right here. Yeah, I think right there. Right there's good. Right there's good. So if we can find this blue color anywhere else, like we can put something else in there with that. What about this? Maybe. So, can I get something to cover that? Okay, that's fine. That's fine right there. Let's take this one too. You have a washing machine and dryer, but you do go to the laundromat 3 hours every other Wednesday. Leave with everything hung, folded, using multiple machines. It helps. Yeah, I'm sure it does. So a long time ago, someone somewhere had posted like some hacks and things like that, and one of the hack was to do a load of laundry per day, and that was like life changing for me. So I don't spend all day doing laundry anymore. I mean, and that was when we had 5 people that we're doing laundry for. Now I mean, yeah, they grown enough, they don't, I don't do their laundry. They weren't here, all that stuff. So, I mean, I don't have that much laundry to do, but I still do like 1 to 2 loads every week, and then fold that and put that away. So it's like once it's full and ready, boom, I do it. And that way I don't have to worry about it. Wash it, dry it, fold it, and be done. Oh, it's stylish, like hotel vibe. Oh, so it's a clothing spa. Y'all go to a clothing spa. Okay, I got this. Right there. So Saturday, of course, we're heading to church. Mm-hmm. Church, the trip planning, but I need something else for this day. So the main priority for this day is going to be the continuing education class. Uh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put the second one down for this day as well. I'll do that because I really need to get my mind right and do it. So that's 2 days. I'm going to need to try to see if I can work. Hey, I need to watch. How you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, that was life changing for me because I used to like resent having to sit down and spend my whole day doing that laundry. I resented that thing like nobody's business. And so I like this hello. Oh, it says hello sunshine. Whoop, I like that. So I used to resent that. So it's actually worked out to be much better for me. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Let me move this one. And I've been doing that for years, and it was such a breath of fresh air, and I was like, I like that. And I'm putting this one because it goes with it, it brings in that yellow. So this, I'll find someplace else to put it. Boom, right there. So I like that. Your coffee, put your makeup on. Oh, put the office supplies, took your lunch to the refrigerator. Look at that. Look, Washington is like, I'm ready for work. So my nose is hurting me again. Wait, this isn't the one that I wanted, y'all. I wanted this peacherine one, but now I got pink and yellow. What nonsense is this? You tricked me. I thought it was the same color, but I'm not gonna move it. We're gonna let it stay. We're gonna be big peoples today. We're gonna let it stay. Car wash. I'm gonna bring another one of these, but that's not the same color. It's not. The bird is close enough, but it's not the same color. So let's do that. I feel like my brain just froze. I feel like I was saying something and my brain just froze. Y'all. y'all, did my brain just freeze? Y'all got to tell me because I don't remember. Like, listen, literally, this is what happens. I feel like my brain just froze. Like we were here talking about something and my brain said stop and I stopped and I don't know what happened next. I don't know what we were supposed to be doing. Sheesh. Oh boy. This is the life I live. Tiffany! Come back, Tamara. I went on a side quest without y'all. Yeah. I went on a whole side quest without y'all. I was a gone about my business. That's funny. Yeah. Tiffy, I did that this morning. I went into the bathroom and I was like, I knew what I was going for. I stepped in the bathroom and I forgot what it was I went there for. I came straight back in here and started doing something else. And then I was like, oh, I went in there for what did I go in there for? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I don't remember. I don't even remember. I think I was supposed to be in the bedroom to get one of my pills. I don't even remember. I'll be telling you, come back. Yes, Flores. Listen, listen. Oh, that is, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You gotta laugh. Brain fog, that was more than brain fog. That was more like, that was like, that was entering the twilight. I did go through an imaginary door and then had to come back. I like my brain literally just paused. It paused. Oh my goodness. And I was like, wait, what was I doing? Okay, we're not using that anymore. Oh, I do got a yellow sticker. What did I need this sticker for? Oh my gosh. Okay, I also need to do some decluttering so I will do the decluttering today. Declutter. Papers. Papers and totes. I'm doing some really on a day-to-day basis. However, because I want to I want to get everything cleaned up. Like, I don't want to go into next year with it not done, but it is what it is. It might not work out that way. So let's put this one here. Thursday. I'm going to put work. No, I got that class. That's what I wanted to put here, is that class. That CE class. And let me look it up. I think it would be 10 o'clock. I think it would be 10 o'clock. Where would I see it? Right here. Let me refresh the page, make sure that they're still offering the class, because sometimes they be just canceling classes. So Tuesday the 19th, that's today. No, we don't need that one. 19, yeah. The last time I went in class, I think the lighting was messing with my eyes, so I'm not going to do that. All right, so it is still available from 10 to 1 as well. So some of them start at 11, so I have to 10A to 1P. All right. So I got to register for that. Da, 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 da. Hold on, folks. Let me find just a sheet of paper. So today I need to register. No, I don't want to register for this class today. Today's Tuesday. I'm going to register maybe tomorrow. For Thursday class. This is Wednesday. Because if I change my mind, I'll change my mind. Staring at you. Party time. Be right back. Okay, no problem. No problem. Sometimes you have a whole mini series in your brain. Your husband will be like, "What's going on in there?" Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a whole vibe. It's a whole entire vibe. It's a whole vibe. So I'm working Monday, maybe not on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm working on Thursday because I might just do the class that day. And then we're resting on Sunday probably. Okay. Da, 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 da. There's something else I was thinking about just now, y'all, and I forgot. Water. When am I watering the garden? Because the garden needs to be watered. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. I did water it yesterday. So I'm gonna, it did get water yesterday. Okay, so I need to make the plans for the garden too. That's why this trip planning is quite important because I'm not starting any more seeds, but I need to, whatever needs to be put in the ground, needs to be put in the ground, all that kind of stuff. Like the only thing that my people going to need to do is water what's already yet left. I was laughing at yourself yesterday because you got triggered on a high ADHD badness. Oh my gosh, found out. Your stress and anxiety, too much phone time. What I ate in the house is cluttered badly due to you getting ready for your trip on Friday. See? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. All right. So I'm watering it on Monday. So Wednesday, I have the class, the bill pay. It probably will get watered on Wednesday. And definitely on Friday, I'm going to put it for Friday as well. Water the garden. Okay. Apartments and the price of them is ridiculous. Who you telling? Who are you telling? Like the price of everything is extreme. And according to what we're hearing, right? Everything is just it's just going to be more and more and more. It's just going to get worse. So I don't know what we're going to do. It's just going to get worse. All right, so I'm saying maybe this one because it's got the colors. And no diamond. It's not enough stickers yet. Diamond is like, where else are you going to find space? Diamond, we got plenty of space. Are you thinning out your mini while you're with us, Diamond? Or are you going to wait until we're not on to do it? Sensory overload was a thing. Washington. So might I suggest that you, because this is what I've been doing for a while. Also, why don't you watch some videos on attention deficit? And how to kind of live with it. And not that you may not know, but there's a lot of things that I did not know that also was associated with it. And so that made it like just awareness, I think is a little easier. Makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Thinking maybe like that. Not this little thing right here. Because there's a lot of things that, I didn't realize was a part of it, but it is. So, okay. The thing I like about the mini, y'all, is that it's got, okay, so it's a pro and a con. The good is it's got limited space. The bad is it's got limited space. So pro and con at the same time. I think I do want to put something over this 2024 as well, because it's not 2024. It is not 2024. Yeah, your hormones as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I do like, not necessarily that pink though. Do this right there. Let's do right there. Let's do right there. Y'all, let's see if we can she do this? Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Yay, she did it. Who used to have that song? We did it, we did it, we did it, yeah. Was that Dora? I think that was Dora. I think it was. I do like that. I think that's fantastic. I think that's fantastic. I don't think it's gonna, I would have to take that off if I put that there. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave this. How about put it on here? Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm gonna have to cut it. I don't want to though. It's just, I don't want to. But I'm gonna have to. If I do that, then I have to do something here. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's just try here. As well. All right. Okay. I have my hash browns in the slow cooker. In the slow cooker? No, not the slow cooker. In the crock pot. No, not the crock pot either. The air fryer. Y'all, when she can't figure out what she got it in. So I need to hurry up and go eat that because I'm a little hungry now. I am hungry now. Right, Shauna. I didn't realize that either. Different for women as it is for men. Surely is. Surely is. Which is, again, more frustration. I mean, I told hubby, I was like, it's hard being me. He's like, it's hard. He's like, what's it? Wait, what did he say? I said, it's hard. I said, do you know how hard it is to be me? he said, he said, I have to deal with you, so I can imagine how hard it is dealing with yourself. Something like that. Something like that, he said. I was like, uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Oh my goodness. Ah, Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, have a good one, Andrea. I missed that. Sorry about that. Have a good one. All right. Um, so I'm thinking maybe I should replace that with that one. Or maybe I won't. We'll just add this to the mix for Sunday because like I said, Sunday is normally a rest day. I just go ahead and I've decided that that's what I'm going to do. Go ahead and take that. And I'm trying to do that skincare this week. I know for sure I did not do it on Monday at all. So maybe I will track it there, maybe not. We'll see. So this week, Father's Day stuff, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put this on this side. We can put this right here. And I need this. And I'm just going to put nighttime. Skin care. And the only reason I say nighttime is because, well, I got the day cream, so I could use a day cream too. But the only reason I say nighttime is, listen, I can't promise I'm going to do it like 2 times a day, how many days a week. Just let me have the nighttime one time. Let me have a minimum of just the one time for that. And we'll work it from there. We'll work it from there. Right? Okay. All right, let's see if there's anything else that I want to put on here, but I think maybe not. And like I said, y'all, this is not just all the stuff that's going to happen in my day. It's just some of the stuff that I know I definitely want to make a priority for the week. I did go ahead and call. I did call yesterday. So that was one of the things I also wanted to do, called ABC. So I did do that. That was a priority. Today, I'm going to call them sleep people. Call sleep study. I'm going to call them sleep study people. Supposed to wash your face, your sunscreen. Shauna, you didn't think you're supposed to? Well, I mean, well, I'm kind of like, well, I could definitely see how you're supposed to, but I'm like, well, why wouldn't you have already washed it off? Okay, so I did like using the colored ink last week, but I'm glad to be back in this one. I think I want a blue ink pen as well, like a regular blue ink. I don't even think I own a blue ink pen. Like, for you blue ink pen people, do you guys actually own another color ink pen, black ink pen for you blue ink pen people? I'll put these on top because... So the Father's Day thing, that's important. I need to check in with him on that. The nighttime skincare. Okay, once I make my other list, then I can figure out what's the other important things. All right, let me put these these I'm going to take aside because I want them to be at the very front. not these. I need a quote, don't I? I got one already, but I think I could use a quote over here as well. So let's try to see. Create your own adventure. Do something good today. Finally, the weekend. Create your own adventure. Bloom where you're planted. Let me see. Let's do something good today. So let's cut this. Mean this lotion? Shauna, I can't with you. Look, Atia is like, Atia's clutching her pearls. Like you said, blue ink? Yo, Atia is clutching her pearls. She said, what you talking about, Tamara? Call and make an appointment for your sleep doctor so they can continue giving you supplies. You see, okay. I own both black and blue pens, but I prefer black. Okay. Yeah, y'all hear the yawn? I've been up too long. I've been awake too long. Kind of just want to put this down. Okay, maybe there. Do something good today. That uses blue ink, and she all ask for anything she can get for free. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Why am I yawning like this? Because she's tired. Because she needs a nap. She needs a nap. Okay. So yeah, I need to call the sleep study people because it's been how many weeks they've been hunting me down, and I need to go ahead and get it together and get my life together. Call them so we can get this thing figured out. I did just get my medication refill, so I have enough for when I take my trip. So that's fine. So that's like a bunch of stuff also that I got to make sure that I'm carrying with me to make sure I have everything I need. That's why I need all those lists. Okay. We got these. I did have last week say not using this, but yeah, no. All right, so that's good. I think this is good. Now, with this being good, and with that said, I do have the classic size planner set up. Okay. This was a great trial for me to see whether or not like I can stick and stay with just doing the priorities. The next thing I want to try is, can I include other things, right? So I can get the whole one spread. So I don't have to have a separate priority planner. So maybe what I could do is, just like how I use color here, the color is going to tell me what the priority items are for that day, and then a few other things for that day will be underneath it. I'm going to show you what I mean. I haven't done it yet. Not really, because I'm trying to visualize for myself. Here. But because I would definitely want to reduce what I use, but I like everything I use. That's one of the problems is I like everything that I use. There's nothing that I use that I don't like. There's nothing that I use that I don't like. I like it all. So hence the problem. All right. Let's go to maybe a June. Yeah, let's go to a June and I'll show you. All right. So see what she has? A dashboard planner. She's got a whole dated dashboard planner for the rest of the year. See, look, Diamond is like, yep, that part. So this week that just finished, I went through some stuff and I gave away like as I'm going through and finding my outdated dashboard planners, inserts, that's all. Like, I started with the EC. So the EC, my daily pages that I had, pretty much all of the daily pages that I found so far, it's gone. It's gone because I have my current year already and I have one that's complete together that I could use for the next year. So if I end up buying another one, because the dashboard is going to be in the new Erin Condren, which I'm going to start in January, right? I will give away that other one as well. Okay. So history has proven that I'm not going to use most of those outdated things. What has history proven for you, right? I'm not going to use them. I want to use them. I have good intentions toward using them, but I'm not going to use them. I haven't. I've got enough stuff and I like stuff that's already dated. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy the new one. 9 out of 10, I'm going to buy the new one. So why are you keeping the older ones? So it's just become a habit for me to keep them. And so yeah, I'm we're just going to have to put it in the budget to buy the new one and all the older one go away. Like they're just got to go away. So with this spread right here being the dashboard or even the parenting layout when that comes, because I want to try the parenting layout too. Well, I haven't ordered it. I know I said when that comes. I haven't ordered that. I don't know if that's what I'm going to try. What I'm thinking is the same exact thing that I'm doing here in this mini is to do it here, is to what's the priority for the day, right? So maybe do the 3 things, which are priorities or 2 priority. And then this would give me enough space to write other things, like the fact that this morning is the morning tea. This morning, I need to do maybe clean off the dining room table. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting not only the priority items done, but I mean listed, but I'm getting a couple other things that I need done listed too. That's subjective. And I don't know if that's really going to work because guess what? Maybe that's where I can put those things on my daily planner. I get easily distracted. So having only a small amount of space to be able to put just those things will keep me from making this planner a catch-all planner when I already have a catch-all planner. You know what I mean? Like it'll keep me from doing that. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Yes. So my daily is my daily duo. It's my daily duo. Or if it's not enough to like if I don't need the daily duo, I just use something like this. Like today, I don't need it. Yesterday, I didn't need it. It's on a need basis, right? I'm learning to be okay with not using the daily every single day. I'm learning to be okay with I only need it when I need it, when I need to have that day um a lot of things that I have to do, so I need to straighten the day out, right? I need to straighten the day out, so I don't need it. But when I do need it, I have to have what works for me, which is the EC Daily Duo, right? I got to have what works for me. So today, I don't have too much to do, so I can just use this. Even when I have a lot to do, then I could just use this and this side if I need to. You see what I'm saying? So we have one of the great things and also the bad things, Diamond, is that we have multiple things that we could do the same thing with. So I have a lot of things that I could use as a daily planner. I can use sheets, this as a daily planner. Okay. I just bought some inserts, some mini happy planner inserts that I could use as a daily planner. So we've got options to what we can use as a daily planner. I could use this as a weekly planner. I could use weekly planner. I've got a horizontal that I could use as a weekly planner. In the daily do as a weekly page I could use as a weekly planner. So we have options on a regular basis. But what I would love to do, what my brain would love to do, is have one setup like this where I see everything. And that's what I really want to ideally do. However, the struggle is with putting this here is to make sure that I'm taking the next step after I make this my catch-all. If this spread is catching all the things that I want to do, right? This would be my list. Shauna, have a beautiful day. Um, if this is going to be my list of things that I want to do for the week, like this is my running list, whether it's the week or not necessarily the week, but just a running list. And I'm adding to this list and taking from this list and putting in this planner, right? So I've got my list here. So I don't need to go anywhere else to make a list. I've got the weekly things that I want to do on a weekly basis here. I'm able to put trackers if I want to use tracker stickers or whatever I want to track. Like I want to do that makeup stuff, I could put trackers there. Then I can go ahead and put what my goal items are. Like, just really put it out to see what projects I'm currently working on. And those I could put here, the project plus the action steps, the project plus the action step, and then work on them that way. Like if I can have this one spread do exactly that, I also need to now make sure the things are going from this spread to something where I can focus, which would be either this or my pocket planner. And sometimes that doesn't, that transfer doesn't happen. Like there's a block, a clog in the system where the transfer doesn't happen. And so it falls out somewhere. And I don't think it's not a planner problem. It's my brain problem. Sometimes it's my brain problem. So that's why I'm working out, trying to work out these kinks a little bit at a time to see what's going to work best for me and figure that out before I decide to purchase anything in this upcoming for July, right? I don't need to purchase anything for July. Let's make that clear because you see what I have, this dashboard. I can use this. I can also continue to redate and use this. But do I want to purchase something for July? Yes. Why? Number one, which is the biggest one, it's already dated. I wouldn't have to date it. I wouldn't have to date it at all. There's no me dating it. And so I love that about it, which is also no me using whiteout. So the convenience of that. Number two is I'll have a pretty cute planner, especially if I go with that, what is that other one? Hold on. Let me go with the name again. Yeah, because I forget the name. Of course I do. Of course I do forget the names. The floral embrace. Yeah, that would be pretty darn cute. And that's a horizontal, right? Now, how my brain looks at this is different than how my brain looks at the horizontal. I would not have this centerpiece in the horizontal at all. I would not need to have it in there. So all of that gets taken into account. You know what I mean? So we're just going to have to figure it out. Now, the good thing, though, is even if I purchase the horizontal planner, I can still always Franken plan these inside of it for when I feel like I need a change or I need something else. That's a great, 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 great thing about me actually having the planner layouts that I like that work for me on hand is that I can at any time when I want change them out into something else that my brain needs. My brain doesn't like to stay in the same thing for too long. It likes to move. It likes to get something new. Like it likes that. That's my dopamine hit. That's my dopamine hit. Let's get something new. Let's do something. That's my dopamine. That's my dopamine hit. And so we'll see how that works out. I'll probably, I'm going to make that budget, see what sales are coming up, see how that's working, and then purchase what I need, or what I want. But 2027, I don't have any planners for 2027. So yeah, I'm gonna need all that. I'm gonna need the whole lineup for 2027 because everything I have, I'm doing away with them. Well, most of what I have, I'm doing away with it because they're outdated. Like, why do I still have planners from 2023? Like, absolutely no, even though I've went through and I decluttered a lot of stuff. Like, I don't get it. Okay, well, I get it because this year and last year stuff is added, and I didn't go through last year and this year stuff. Because as you can see, I'm using that 2024 planner. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is 2024. This one is the 2024 one. So the 2025s I didn't go through, and so I did get rid of a good amount of those stuff. So I'm going through to get rid of a lot of other stuff that I've had it. It's sitting here. I'm not using it. And it's just gotta go. It's gotta go. It's got to go. So I'm doing away with a lot of that stuff, y'all. So that's where I'm right now. So when I said that I'm decluttering stuff, is because I'm going through with a fine-tooth comb. There was something I wrote down in my planner, right here. Okay. That's my mindset. It says get rid of the old planners and pages so that you can start fresh. Okay. Now I want to start fresh July 2026. Yes, but that's probably just going to be with the mini, right? I don't need another one of this. The only thing that I would change this is if I decide to go ahead and try that parenting layout, right? So then I'll get this and I'll just get the parenting layout and try that instead of this because the parenting layout also have vertical lines. It's more like having a list format there and here. So I can do my planning in categories, right? So I can put, what am I doing in my home category this week? What am I doing in my work category this week? What am I doing in my personal category this week? So I can literally plan it that way and then take it from daily, come here, look for, okay, so this is what I want to do for this week in all these categories. Now let me break it out into what do I want to do today from all of these categories and plan my day moving forward. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We'll see how that's gonna work. We'll see. Um, you thought it was just you? It's not. It is not just you. It is Diamond. It is not just you. I love every single one of the planners that I use. Like they're the ones that are my zhuzh. The dashboard, my zhuzh. Horizontal, my zhuzh. Mini happy planner. It's my zhuzh. My personal rings. I'm not even able to get into my personal rings because I'm using all these other stuff, right? And I want to get back into my personal rings. So I got my personal rings. Then I got the pocket rings, which I have fell completely and utterly in love with. I am enamored with that. My Erin Condren Daily is my security blanket. It works. Period. And if I don't, let's say I touch nothing else and I have nothing else, my EC Daily is that one. She's the it girl. She's the it girl. If I toss everything else in the trash, she's the it girl. She's that it girl. So, I mean, what do we want to do? And as much as I'm like, okay, let me use this one for 3 months, this one for 3 months, this one for 3 months. The rest of them, the rest of them be talking to me the same way, Diamond. They talk to me. They call me. I'm minding my business, and they call me. They call me. Like she said she wanted to change her cover. She was sick and tired of being covered up. It's not winter anymore. And so I just changed out her cover for her. I changed out her cover and her disc because it's not the disc that she had and the pen. Like she called me. I was minding my business and she called me. So I said, okay, no problem. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me do that. So we just trying to figure out how to create the systems for each of these planner types so that I can effectively switch between each of them and still be good. Yeah, that's the struggle. That's the struggle because I don't want all of them to be a catch-all. They're too chunky as a catch-all for me. But this being my priority planner, and I'm learning how to do that. Did y'all watch the videos by Vin? I put her channel. What was it? Hitch and Hitched. So yeah, her three planner system, the processor, what is it? The processor, the executor, and something else. So this would be the processor, because it does have the disk and I can remove things, put things in, as well. I like that about this. So I would use something like this to process, but I'm like, do I need the classic size? Could I not use this mini size to be my processor, right? And then do away with the classic altogether? Because I do like the smaller size, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, there's some things I feel I need the larger size for because this is too small when it comes to space wise. So it's confusing. It's confusing. Planner confusion at its best. At its best. But for today, you see what I'm in. This is what I'm using so that it could keep me focused to the things that I want to make sure that I do for that day. And just to try to just keep it to the like three. Don't put anything more than three on here at all, and try to pick out the three most important ones. You're crooked like nobody's business. Who told you to do this? Who told you to do this? All right. Who told you to do this? And you still end up that way. This is why I need lines, y'all. This is why camera need lines. Okay, fantastic. All right. Well, this is good for right now, my friends. And that's just how we're going to do this for next week. For next week, I don't know if I'll use this. I might save this for June. I might save this, yeah, because I could do it next week, but I might just save this for June and then try this in June and see how it works along with this. So adding something, so do this and then add. I don't know. We'll see how we're going to work with that. Any other little questions before I leave? Comments, complaints, all that good stuff? I'm going to put this back in here. This is like the running list. So we're going to put this running list in here of other zhuzhy things to do. Yeah. And I like the fact that I get to use my, my stickers in this priority one as well. I don't know, friends. I don't know. I'm in awe of those who can just use this one little planner to plan their whole entire life. Maybe that's what I need to try. Plan my whole entire life in this one planner. Yeah. All right, friends. I'm gonna go. Let me go eat, and I will talk to you all at a later time. Okay? I love you all. With the love of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I will see you all. This is not the one we're supposed to have here. It's this one. On next week, continue to pray for me. Okay? Continue to pray for me as I continue to pray for you all, because we need it. We need the prayer. We need the prayer out here as well. And then next week, I will give you, by God's grace, an update of how this is going. The things that needed to get done. Did I get them done? My absolute focus for this week, though, my two priority, of course, is going to be the classes and this trip planning. So classes, trip planning, that's the focus. Classes, trip planning, and the declutter. I will be decluttering a little bit. I do a little bit every day, really. Yeah. So that's it. Tiffy, you're being called to the front of the class. Flores want to know where her joke of the day is, please. Ma'am, thank you. Flores is like, where is it at? She said no. Last week we had last week's joke of the day, and Tiffy did not give us one. I told my sister the joke of the day, and she did that silent laugh business because it was like, oh my gosh. She did that silent laugh. So Diamond, you missed the joke of the day last week. So um let me tell you, it's did you know that milk is the fastest liquid on earth? For those who didn't hear it last week, it says, did you know that milk is the fastest liquid on earth? And the answer says, it's pasteurized before you even see it. Yeah. 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 Like P-A-S-S your eyes, or P-A-S-D, whatever one you want to use. Pass your eyes, pasteurize. How they pasteurize milk before you even see it. Because it's done in the factory. You don't see it. So there's your joke. There's your joke. I mean, it's corny, and I have to explain. You had to be here. Exactly, Atia. You had to be here. You had to be here. Hey, Riddick, good morning. Oh, Tiffany said, wait, she might have found one. I think she went hunting, y'all. I think Tiffany went hunting for y'all. But she said she'll do two next week. Yeah, it was a whole thing last week. So if you want the joke of the week, you better come when Tiffy when wait. Uh um what was the one about when does oh my, didn't we have one that said like when does a dad makes dad jokes? And it's like when he becomes a father? Some nonsense like that. Some nonsense like that. We had one, I think. Oh, okay. It's a bit of a stretch. Have you heard the joke about yoga? Never mind. It's a bit of a stretch. Oh my gosh. That's corny. That's corny. That's corny, Tippy. Tippy, that is so corny. That is so corny, Tippy. That is so corny. Like, I promise you, some of these, if they were not written down, I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get it. I'd be, I'd be in the Twilight Zone trying to figure it out. It would be a whole side quest to the Twilight Zone to try to figure it out. That's crazy. But thank you for hunting it for one for us, Tiffy. I do appreciate it. Y'all. All right. I love you all with the love of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Once again, have a beautiful week, my friends. And by God's grace, we will see each other again on Tuesday. All right. Or maybe before. Who knows? All right. Bye-bye, y'all.